Howdy, y'all. Let's see. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. What did we get accomplished today? Well, we've got some words to add in here. Our current draft target this actually belongs in another spot. So all this is about 10,000 words. Wow. More than I thought it would be. Yeah, it's technically not done. Gosh. Yeah, it's technically not done, but we have let's see. Well, that's kind of deceptive. That's not really the nobody can see that anyway, can they? Okay. We've got some chapters to throw in here. From the phone where I wrote it. Let's throw these words in. Paste. Cool. We're going to just delete that outline. About 2,500 words right there. Plus a partial chapter. Ooh. I was hoping for more. This is going to get us to 3,000. I was hoping for more. I was hoping for something more like 3,200. Oh well. Oh well. Could be worse. Yeah, I'll show this. So for my plotting, I am using a new kind of system, if you will, with these cards. For the inciting incident, first plot point, pinch, midpoint, etc. And then I'm also using what I'm calling touchstones, which are things that I wanted to touch on in each book that's going to be in this series. These are going to be like recurring types of things. We're always going to have one of these in each book. It's going to help anchor everything. So that's what I've been working on. But I got, 3,000 words today. I didn't get my full 3 hours in that I hoped for. I only got 2. That's about 1,500 words an hour. I like to hit about 1,600. So I'm not that far off from where I want it to be. But, my elbow. Let's see. We are still on consistency. No, we're on to descriptive editing for Dark Horse. This guy here. It's a fair number of chapters. And we need to look at our comments. And we're looking at red comments today. For a night class ship, they were able to pack in. Ooh, well, first of all, don't think we've been putting dashes there. They were able to pack in a fair number of refugees. I don't know why I need to add more description to that. I didn't give myself a good reason for that. Kind of feel like it's not really necessary. Yeah, I'm going to delete that one. That was the only one, thankfully. Oh, well, wait. No, this is... Oh, joy. I didn't think about that. I did not think about that, did I? What? Oops. I use emojis to track where I am at the editing stage. And there's no emoji that's great for this. Right here. It's a silly, silly thing, but it's an easy way to see. Okay. If I just look, where am I at? Oh my goodness. Is it going to have to be? I don't want it to have to be. What are my other icon options? They're not great. They're not great. Okay. Should that just be red? Let me. That would be a weird thing to do, though. That would be a weird thing to do. Oh, there we go. Yeah. How is that going to look? Oh, that's actually not bad. That's a fine color to work with. Lavender, that'll be fine. Okay, moving right along. Oh my gosh. This one's going to be murder. Oh, goodness. Characters. Yeah, the hat's coming off. Now I'm realizing how much how much touching up I'm planning to do. Okay. It's not great. No, it's not great. He could make something of himself. Okay, what's this?
When he was a young cadet, he'd hoped to be stationed on a prominent flagship in the fleet. With any luck, maybe one day he could become a deck officer, more than just an ensign. Maybe he could make something of himself. The comm in his quarters beaked at him. He had kept the XO's quarters, choosing not to take the captain's quarters for his own. It didn't feel right, even after all this
That's fine. What's going on over there? I am not sure why that's there. See, when I'm going through and I'm listening to this, I think like, oh, I could add some detail there. But then when I get to it, it's like, why? That's fine. Adding more detail will just make it more.
Perhaps no one else feared the Kraken would come to find them, but he remembered the false sense of security he grew up in. No one anticipated the Second War. They fought the first and were done with it. He wasn't going to allow that to happen again.
Yeah,
Sir.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. So we need a list. So Abby, we have Karis. I guess we have Daniel 2. Cos, Kadinar, Malor, Gar. We've got Gretchen. Goat, Sentry, Surly, Steven, Fitta, Razik, Alistair, Maranatha, Priya, Eben, Sati, Darl, Nangar, Hakon, Pex, what's her name? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name, man? Glax. Sid K7. I'm making a list of characters that I have to go back and search for and and do descriptive touch-ups. And that's what this is. A lot of these are side characters too. These are not even the main characters. These are a lot of side characters. They get mentioned, and that's the thing is, when you have a side character, you almost have to work harder to describe them because you only get so many times to make an impression on the reader with that character. How many times are they going to actually see that character? Whereas your main character is going to be there a lot, or your main characters, and they're going to have chapters dedicated to them, and you're going to get the chance to show them more than once. So, yeah, okay, I guess we do have Tathis, right? We have, what's his head? He kind of goes with this group. Relic. Excuse me. Yeah, we're good there. Yeah, okay, I think this is all the characters that I need to check up on. Let me turn this into a numbered list just so I see how many. Almost 30 characters. Again, 5 of these are primary characters. A lot of side characters. This is book 10, so we build up to that. But about 30 characters. Okay. Yeah, I don't see the need for that. We'll touch on that. Oh, this sentence, itching and cake. Oh, man. Who put those two together in one sentence? Who did that? Okay, this is a factoid. There were children on their birthday. Anxious. a lot of these, I know I'm going to just say like, no. That is a blue note because we're keeping it. Okay, we got that. Oh yeah, locations too. Locations. We've got the Intrepid. We've got. Oh, we also have Ardent. And we've got Intrepid. And we've got. Bridge. Intrepid. We've got Exo's quarters, hallway, and we've got the bridge. Right, and then we have the monolith. We have the Great Hall, and we have the. Let's see what else is there in the monolith. We have the room chamber. We have Caden's quarters. We have the what's meeting room. I don't know what I can't remember what I called it. We got the halls. Oh no, we got the dining hall. We have the just halls, multiple halls that I think are pretty well described. And then the cellar, the rear, the grounds. We have the grounds. We also have the infirmary. I think that's pretty much it. We have the Dauntless. We have in the Dauntless we have the simulation room. We have the bridge. We have some halls, of course. We have the it's not a mess hall per se, but pilot's mess, we'll call it that. The brig. We've got new Saron, specifically the needs a name. It doesn't have a name. We've got the furnace. Asylum. And there we have Evan's quarters. We have the outer ring. Fabrication sector. The dream chamber. Dream chamber. We've got Darl's quarters. Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oops. Oh, rats. Okay. 6 different locations with all kinds of stuff to describe. That's what the roper's really going to meet the road. So I'm going to try to push through some of this. That is a blue note. Young woman, bronze skinned. Okay, yeah, we've got. Yeah, I don't see why that note is relevant. It's dressed in purple silk. These are all blue notes, things for me to remember. Okay, I think we're fine with that. It's fine. Yep. Okay. So I thought a lot of these were going to be, and that's fine. Whoa. Oh, dear.
She punched the accelerator, flying straight toward the belly of the enemy flagship. A few stray fighters were littering her path, but they were completely unaware of her existence. She flew by them, swerving and dodging as needed, but otherwise unimpeded.
I'm okay with that. That's blue. Shiprat. This is maybe more a consistency note. Where else do I use shiprat? One place. Don't have it without a space, do I? No. No, I do not. Okay. Oh, jumbo. Jumbo! Nope, it's a blue note. So that's a good question. Faint, weak, feeble, soft. The lighting in the hall was subdued. Line to the edges. guess the other thing that would be good to have in the descriptive is iconography. Specifically, the symbols. So we have the Saron 3-pointed star. That shows up a lot. The Jadarnan white star, that's their symbol. Well, we have the 6-pointed star, and they have the Eye of Ve. That is a symbol that should probably show up here and there. It should be referenced. I think. What other? Well, the thing is, that the seal of House Seta. Is there a syndic? There's all sorts of symbols here that we could reference. Whoa. The planet Cos was not the same as the Slav world. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. That needs to be mentioned quite a bit earlier. Where are we? Oh, no wonder. Yep, we have to mention this earlier. We cannot get away with that. Okay. Mention planet cause. We also probably need to rewrite a portion of this beginning because it ain't no good. That's a blue note. That's fine. Okay. That's fine. Okay, that's interesting. Was so loud. Caden could scarcely hear it. Yeah, that sounds so contradictory. I mean, I understand what I'm trying to say. It was so loud. That it was so loud. Oh my gosh. Wow. I don't wanna. It was so loud. This is what you have to deal with sometimes. The boom was so loud, Caden could scarcely hear it. Yeah, it doesn't sound too good. The boom was so loud, Caden's ears. Ringing and I like that better. Her girl. Was she a robot with the body of a girl or a girl with robotic parts? I think that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I think I was being a little persnickety there. Relic. Okay, that's good. We're moving along. We can get through this first pass. Okay, yep, that's a location. Personal quarters. Why am I yawning all the time? I'm still a little stuffed up. I was sick last week. This isn't fair. It's not fair. Well, I don't know if this is allergies. Last week was not allergies, but this might be. The Outer Ring Warehouse. What do I need to expand here? I don't need to. Sometimes you leave notes for yourself when you're going through one stage of the edit and you're seeing it as an author. And you're like, I could add a whole bunch of stuff here, and I could do this, and I could do that. And really, it's not necessary all the time. You just need to streamline. Holy cow. Concubines. Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. What is the technical definition? A woman who lives with a man but has lower status than his wife or wives. Okay, so it does not. Concubine is fine in this case. It does not imply that she bears children. Okay, very good. The harem chamber, that's a location, a better word. Palace staff. Do you think it was someone from among the palace servants? Ooh. Ah, the stateroom. That's what I called it. It's the stateroom. Stateroom. Got it. Sweet. Hall outside. Okay. Halls of the Monolith. Yeah, okay, I'm leaving all these notes for myself like breadcrumbs so I can find these things later, and then I come back to them. And it's not a whole lot to be done here. We're dark at this hour. The stone walls, cold and quiet. Her own banner. Its colors are the only decoration. Okay, this is something to expand on, though. That is because I don't say like her own banner. What? Describe it. I don't describe it there, right? And its colors were the only decoration. A field of the field would be what would the field of gray, showcasing the 6-pointed star in purple, and in the center, the eye of a flaming and not flaming. We'll say ablaze, but let's do that. And in the center, the eye of a staring, gazing, glaring, staring. Open it. That makes no sense. The eye of a glaring. Glaring. Oh. Whoa! What happened there? A lidless stare and ablaze with fire. Periodically, its image periodically adorned the otherwise plain walls of the monolith. It's a blue note. And the stateroom. Okay, well, I'm coming back for that. Oh boy. Yep, it's a blue note. Here's myself. Guests arrived not long after Sid had left the room. What's the matter with that? That's fine. What? I don't have a problem with that. Dim. Adjusting to the. I did this a moment ago. The feeble. We'll go with that. That is an overused word. Let's see here. Dimly. Those get overused. Edgar took one step out of the shadowed corner of the stateroom, revealing himself in his formal Masson attire. Yes, we should describe that, shouldn't we? What does that mean? What does that mean? Hello to everybody watching. I am editing my book. Well, one of my books. This is book 10 in my series. And I am supposed to release an ARC copy of this to my subscribers this week. And it has to be ready for that. So that is what I am doing. Thank you for stopping by. Say hello. Good to see you. Drop a like on the stream while you're here, by the way. I appreciate it. I do, in the near future, want to start streaming audio versions of my books as well. Have them available on the channel. Streaming them, they will be permanent on the channel, but the streaming part is for fun. That is something I want to do. But I typically stream editing is what I stream. And I do that because it's like two birds with one stone. I can edit and I can create content from it later. And so that's what I plan to do. That's what this is for. Oi, Chihuahua. Okay. Let's see. Not here. Yeah, what do we have any sort of description of him? Whoa, these are all blue notes in here. Okay, that's good. I guess. Black hair. black, donning a black leather jacket, black hair. Okay. What about gray? Do I have gray? Oops. Talk. Gray eyes, gray jacket. This is a Tathos description. Probably tank of a man. Okay. Oh, you know what? Oops. Okay. What do I need here? This chapter's tough. Yeah, this is a yeah. Okay. I don't know that we have described what he's wearing. His cloak. Do we have a cloak in here? His robe. It's a data pad from his robe. From his robe. Back in his robe. So he's wearing a robe. Okay. Formal Masav. Attire a black robe. A finely embroidered black robe stitched with purple thread. There we go. This should be blue. We got that done. Okay. That took me longer than it should have. Okay, another overused dim. You know what? Let's just do this. How many times? Let's find dim. They passed through a doorway out into a dim vestibule. In the faint light. Red emerging light, providing only a dull. And it's always light, right? Daniel couldn't quite place what it was. What with the dim light and shaky cameras, with the subdued. No, we gotta be soft. Whoops. I think that's better. That way, I'm not just saying the word dim all the time. Yeah, okay. Once. That's good. I'm happy with that. I can be happy with that. It's the word that comes to mind in the moment when you're writing and you just have to put a word on the page and you're like, that word that I use all the time, put it in there. What is going on upstairs? My wife's moving around furniture, I guess. Let's see. A series of stone steps. They're on the south. It'd be probably, gray. Oh, the pale gray stone steps, something like that. And the other kind of like not a white, but like, yeah, that pale gray. I like that way of phrasing it. A man stepped into view dressed in a heavy jacket. Well, we'll say graying. His hair is graying brown curls atop his head. His eyes glowed blue like Priya's, with an unnatural light from behind them. Dressed in a heavy jacket. Well, no, I don't know that he would be wearing the same armor as the guards. That's a good question. He's not. He's infiltrating, but he's not. He's not donning their armor. You know what I mean? He's infiltrating, whatever that means. Well, let's just give the jacket a color then. I think a heavy. Oh, I don't know. I think that's fine. Inert. Is this another overused word of mine? Mayhaps it is. Inert. Let's see. How many times is it in here? Two? Only 2 times. Okay, maybe not. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. 2 times isn't bad. That seems fine with me. Ooh. Oh, yeah, chosen. What are we doing with that? That's a good question. No, okay, yes, we are. But not italics. Yep, okay, not italics. That way I remember it. Okay. So this is fine. Pi. Whoa. We've got a location tag here. They were in a small room on the perimeter of the fabrication sector. Though for the purposes of Cridson, it wasn't necessary sitting down at the desk seemed inconvenience when you. Okay, I mean, okay. How well do I describe this?
They were in a small room on the perimeter of the fabrication sector, what essentially amounted to an office, though, for the purposes of the Cridson it wasn't necessary. Sitting down at a desk seemed an inconvenience when you could access everything through neural networks connected to the entire system of Asylum. Yet Darl had taken it up as his quarters, though he didn't need them truly. He'd explained it once to Eben, that even though he wasn't human he was close enough that people would expect him to act as such, even the Cridson, and that meant, from time to time, he had to be reclusive, or entertain company, or have a private conversation. While that all made sense, the lack of decor was glaring. What else are we fabricating for the Saren? Eben asked. If there's anything that seems to stand out, it may warrant further investigation. Nothing, Darl answered immediately.
More human approach. Yeah, that's fine. Sharp gaze. That's another one that is. Let's search for that one. I do think I use this one a lot. One, two, three. No. Only twice. Okay. I do think I use it somewhat frequently, but I guess not that frequently. It is still frequent enough to put it on the list. It was a nice change of pace from the constant activity on Asylum not being pressed. It's business. The unending business of Asylum, the running Asylum and not being pressed for answers on any urgent timetable. Yep. Yep. It's okay. Did you hear it? The shouting in the background? It sounded like the captain. Here, let's back up.
The ship's comm crackled. An announcement was about to be made. It took a moment, but soon Commander Razik's voice could be heard echoing through the ship. Lockdown is in order. All personnel remain where you are. Lockdown is in order. Gretchen felt a chill up her spine. That came from the bridge. I know. And did you hear it? The shouting in the background? It sounded like the captain. Stephen seemed caught off guard. This wasn't part of the plan.
It's okay. I'm second guessing myself. Oi. Do you want to say hi to everybody?
No. I'm in my PJs.
Okay.
Oh, that's
You don't have to say hi like come on the screen. You can just say they can just hear your voice. My wife says hi.
Hi.
Okay. To all of one person watching, which is myself. Okay. Just curious. Okay. All right. I'll wrap up here in a minute.
Oh, wait.
Okay. All right. Okay, we have some more work to do on this though, don't we? Let's see. This one should be good. It should be good. What do we got here? Overused. A steel gaze. Steel gaze. I don't know if that's overused, is it? I don't know that qualifies. Steel gaze. I think I only used that once. What about steely? No, I don't. What am I talking about? See, this is the thing, is like I sometimes will. Dimly lit. Dimly lit. Here we are again. Okay, dimly. We should look for dimly. I think I was looking for dim before. Stood in the corner of a dimly lit room. That's two. Two. Okay, dimly. Dimly. Into a dingily. Dingily. A dingy corner of a room lit with faint light, lit with dingy. See, dingy comes off as like, oh, it's gloomy, a gloomy feel. There's a cat down here. Oh no. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, pal. Come here. There you are. Oh, Jessica boy. Jessica boy. Come say hi to the people. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. See, this is how I get more people to watch the stream, right? Is if you come and hang out with me. Nope, you're done. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. That was Oliver. Nedengar stood in the corner of a room, a dingy. We'll say a dingy. What do you say? A dingy room. Poorly lit. There we go. That's a little better. The armrest. Okay, yeah, we have to do that. Oops, we were searching for that. That's right, because there was a second. It said it was a small room, dimly lit, with a table and two chairs. Okay. And that's the only other case of it. And that's fine. Yes, it's overused, and I know that. Okay. It's fine. Okay, so there's two more chapters that need a touch up. That's fine. And then I'm going to go through all of the actual like character stuff probably tomorrow. A little bit of a shorter stream tonight. We're gonna probably pause here. I do have some other stuff I'm doing tomorrow where I'm going to be live, but maybe tomorrow night I'll have. I don't know. Hopefully, I might try to start streaming a little bit sooner tomorrow. I don't know. Got to get this out there though. Really got to push this out. Did quite a bit. Definitely probably needs a once over. I need to be listening to it like over and over and over again over the next few days. It's going to be a lot. It's a lot. It's about 47,000 words. Which is pretty good. And it needs one more chapter that I haven't written yet. But I'll probably be writing that tomorrow. So anyway, fun times. We're going to sign off YouTube. Thank you all for checking in. We'll see you around.